Keeping us up to speed with all the latest across the league, we say hello to the coach, Avery Johnson. Coach, Utah looking to take it down to the studs, and it appears that Donovan Mitchell, those sweepstakes could really supercharge that rebuild. Spida most recently linked to the Knicks last week. What does that package look like, and how vital is it that New York gets this deal done?
Well, it's imperative that the Knicks get this deal done, because with Knicks fans in their minds right now, they think this deal is already done. There's so many moving parts in this deal, and they don't want to disappoint their fans. And in a way, they actually need to have some sort of leverage, and that they'll walk away and maybe turn their attention to another player if Utah doesn't get their act together, because Utah in a lot of ways obviously have all of the momentum here. So again, from the Knicks standpoint, they just have to figure out if they're going to add the maximum amount of first-round picks that Danny Ainge is asking for. And I know he's asking for the world, but I know in Knicks fans' minds, and even some of the players like Jalen Brunson, who I've heard this deal was happening even during the season, I think they believe that this deal is already done. So it's a ton of pressure on the Knicks. It's going to affect season tickets. It's going to affect sponsorships. And I know a lot of folks are lining up already believing that Donovan Mitchell, that it's inevitable that he's going to be in the New York Knicks uniform.
Yeah, it is big business when we start talking about the New York Knicks. And Coach, I know I'm planning a wedding right now, so the saying "it costs what it costs" really is ringing in my head these days recently, and that's really what it costs when you're talking about Danny Ainge. He's not handed out any bargains. The Jazz exec knows this game from just about every angle. What can you tell us about Ainge's negotiation style and how that affects this current situation?
Well, Danny Ainge has been here before. You remember when he basically fleeced the Brooklyn Nets for all of those first-round draft picks when he traded Pierce and Kevin Garnett to Brooklyn, which then ended up being guys like Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. So Danny Ainge knows exactly what he's doing. He knows how much time is left on the clock. He's going to take it really, really cool. Those meetings and phone calls, late night calls have taken place with the New York Knicks, and some probably have been at 11 o'clock at night, and he'll say, well, I'll sleep on it. I'll call you back in the morning. Then he doesn't call back until 2 days later. So again, he's not in any rush to make a bad deal. He wants to get the maximum amount, specifically not just players back, but draft capital. And the Knicks are sitting on a ton of draft capital, first-round picks. I mean, they can trade up to, 7 first-round picks in this trade. So I know Danny Ainge is really playing his cards the right way.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.